Hello, everyone. I'm Diane. I'm an Akashic Records reader and an emotional energy healer, and you're watching Soul Cloud. Hello, and welcome, everyone. I'm back. So, I just want to say hi to the people who are here. Hi, Gary for Grace. Hi, Red Dragon Kim. Hi, Brina. Hi, Edward. And hi, Kimmy. Thank you all for being here. And hi, Barbara. The keyword today is hashtag ask. So, if it's your first time here on Soul Cloud is a show where we talk about spiritual concepts in the first half, and then afterwards we do Akashic Records readings or emotional energy healings or energy clearings. Hi, Lacey. Okay, so last week we talked about the how to get better answers, and we are continuing that series for today. This is a two-part series, and today's the second part of the series. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Cherry Blossom. Hi, Play Love Remember Ananda. You added your name. You added another word to your name. Hi, Charlotte. Oh, it's hashtag ask, not mask. Okay. Ping. Okay. So, as I've mentioned last week, we talked about how to get better answers because sometimes it's just weird. Like we ask questions, whether it's to a psychic or we ask it during meditation, and then we don't get any answers. Or we get answers, but they're weird. Like they're not exactly answering our question. But the question for us is it them or is it the way we ask or is it who we ask? Last week we explored who to ask and understanding the energies that we are connected with we are connecting with whenever we seek guidance. And so this week we are going to oops, why is this like this? Hold on. Let me fix this first. It was just showing a cloud. There we go. I worked on this presentation and it wasn't showing. Anyway, so this week we are going to understand how to get better answers by knowing how to ask. So we are going to explore the energetics of asking and also how to phrase our question in a way that wouldn't get us crickets or wouldn't really get us weird answers or muddled answers. So, because the way we ask our questions can completely shift the kind of answers that we receive. So, Spirit usually always answers, but the quality of their answers actually depends on the quality of our question as well. So, if you've ever felt like your prayers, meditations, or readings gives you confusing answers, or maybe you think Spirit is ignoring me. So, well, this episode is for you. Stick around, especially if you're watching the replay. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss an episode of this show. I do this every week at 5 p.m. EST. So, yeah. So, tonight, let's talk about how to ask in a way that spirit or your higher self can respond to with clarity. Okay. Just to recap again from last week, we explored who to ask. So we've discussed about higher self, guides, ancestors, angels, and the Akashic records. And we discussed who can answer what question. And if you've missed that, that's okay. The replay is available. It's actually linked in the description. After this live, I'll also post it towards the end of this episode. So each of this has different vibration and purpose. For example, just a review, your ancestors may support you with family or lineage healing, while the Akashic records may speak about your perspective and your soul's eternal growth and purpose. So once we know how to ask, the next step is actually how do we phrase our question so that it matches the energy of what the spirit can answer? So, as I've mentioned, sometimes we don't get clear answers. And why is that? Sometimes we are asking with the wrong energy. I want you to pause and remember the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is just what we put out is what we receive. So if we ask with fear in our hearts and we ask out of fear, we also get something that is weird from spirit, because spirit doesn't they don't play that game. They don't operate on fear. They operate on love. So asking from fear, we get muddled energy. When we ask from control, we get offered limited insight. But when we ask from openness and from when we ask from an understanding that we have power, we get actually clarity and depth and a lot more insight into the situation that we are in and the situation that we are asking about. So before we ask our questions out loud, um, let's pause. Especially tonight, we are going to draw for a few, a few people, a few lucky chatters. But before you ask your question, pause for a moment and check, like, what am I feeling right now? What energy am I holding right now? Before you type your question. Um, and keep in mind that number one, spirit hears vibration first and words second. Again, when we feel fear or we want to control something like the time period, um, we don't put out the right energy. So we pause and we breathe and we notice our emotional state. And if we are worried or if we are feeling fearful, pause and try to shift from worry to wondering. Instead of asking from control, we can try to understand the situation we are in. So, what do I mean by that? Here are some fear based questions versus empowered questions. So, an example is, will I mess this up? And this is a question that I get often from people. When will my crush notice me? Sometimes we ask, why isn't spirit helping? They actually are. We just don't notice them. Or this is another common question: will I be alone for the rest of my life? These are questions that are fear based or control based. So we need to shift from that to really get clear answers. So here are the examples of empowered questions that we can ask. So, what am I being shown in the situation? What lesson am I trying to learn from this experience? Or how can I align with this change or with this shift? So, there's an open door for higher guidance, and you're saying to spirit, I'm ready to understand, not just to predict. Because sometimes, we ask what's going to happen in the future so we can predict it. And I think most of those are like fear-based questions because we fear the unknown. And a lot of us actually start with fearing the unknown. But spirit usually doesn't operate on fear. Keep that in mind. So, spirit thrives in curiosity and not certainty or fear. Predictive questions limit potential, and reflective questions expand possibilities. So, here are some examples of reframing our questions. So, instead of asking, will I find love soon? Or will I find love in 3 months? Will I find love in 1 year? Which are very common questions. We can ask, what am I learning about love right now? Or what is this period in my life trying to teach me? And instead of asking, should I quit my job? Try asking, like, what truth is my soul showing me about this chapter? Here are some more examples. So instead of asking, is this person meant for me? We can ask, what pattern or purpose connects us? Because let me just tell you this, a lot of people are meant for us, but the question is, are they meant to love us or are they meant to teach us questions? Or they are meant to teach us lessons? Oh, see, Monali is saying, I am open to higher guidance. How can I be in alignment? That is a good question. Oh, and by the way, we are going to draw for readings later. The keyword, magical keyword to enter your name in the draw is by typing hashtag ask. So please type in hashtag ask. So, okay, the last example we have is asking, when will I heal? So instead of that, we can try asking, what energy within me am I ready to heal or is ready to heal? So here is a practice. So we notice the energy behind the question. You may or you may not close your eyes and ask your question in your head silently. And when you do, notice what your body feels. Usually, when we feel empowered, we feel calm and relaxed. Like there's no tension in our shoulders. Like if you're sitting down, try wiggling your shoulders like this, and noticing your stomach. A lot of emotions get trapped in the stomach area or in the solar plexus area, so you can try that. Or you can notice your throat. Sometimes they feel like uncomfortable or they're like scratchy or itchy. So that's another indication that maybe I am holding on to a different emotion other than really asking for um, something that is more empowered for me. So the key takeaways that I would like to to get from this two-part series is first knowing who to ask, and when you actually get to know who to ask is what how do we phrase the question, and by asking with intention, we need to carry the right vibration for clarity so that we can really get um, the answers that would be beneficial or helpful for us. So before your next reading or your next meditation, take a moment to ask yourself, so who am I asking? One, I should do this. One is first is who am I asking, and the second, how am I asking? So because the way you ask shapes the way spirit answers. So that is the end of the talk for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around for that. I really appreciate that. Um, I just want to say hi to the people who I missed while I was doing that talk. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Michelle. Uh, hi, Rossi. Hi, Laura Snap. Oh, hi, Sonia. I should do this. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Lisa. Okay. Play Love Remember because I commented on her name. They changed it. Okay. The message play love and you'll remember Ananda. Ah, yes, because Ananda means bliss. I love that. Okay, scroll, scroll, scroll. Hi, Maria. Okay, I'm going to open the Akashic Records. Hi, Ralph. I'm going to open the Akashic Records later after saying hi. Hi, Mona. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Hi, Magic, but with Moonlight. Yes, the magic word is hashtag ask. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to open the records first. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space, and all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read, our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold this sacred space, and so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Master, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Yay! Oh, someone saying they heard the song Magic. Which magic? There are a few like I got the magic in me. Is that called magic? Oh no, that's gold. Is it or is it not? Oh, there we go. Okay, just a reminder: if you're not seeing your name here, it's okay. You don't have to re-enter it or keep re-entering the hashtag ask. You are here as long as you have entered it once. So, the first person we are reading for today is Rush. Hi, Rush. Please type in your question. Next is Prima Florida. Congratulations, and please type in your question. Edward Kenneth, congratulations, and please type in your question. There you go. I will be drawing again later. So if you haven't been drawn, that's okay. I hope you stick around. Most often, when we do public readings like this, the message does not only resonate for the person we are reading for. Sometimes the message is also for the people who are watching. Mari, as I've mentioned, you don't have to see your name being scrolled in the screen. As long as you've entered the hashtag, as you're in the draw. It's just a visual representation. It's not the code, so don't worry. Okay, I got your question, Rush. I have your question, Brina. So I'm still waiting for Edward Kenneth's question. And again, we are doing Akashic Records readings or energy clearings today. Hello, Karen. Oh yes, thank you so much, Kimi. Please subscribe, especially if you're watching the replay and you aren't subscribed to this channel yet. We do this live readings every week and at least regularly. But I do have other shows where I do readings, sometimes card readings with other people. But yeah, this one is weekly. Soul Cloud is weekly, and it's also available on podcast, so you can listen to it while you're driving. Okay, I got your question, Edward. Well, you guys are so proud. Thank you so much. I love it. Okay, the first question is from Rush. What is the purpose of solitude providing me in this lifetime, please? Oh, I love that. The first word that popped in my mind was independence. It's teaching you independence and it's teaching you that you are whole and you don't need other people for you to be whole. Also, they're telling me that it's um, a period in your time where you are learning more about yourself, and they're showing me like an inner world. Like they're showing me your heart, and they're like they're going in. So you are going in your heart in this period of solitude and really learning who you are. And they're telling me that this is an important part of your journey. And I think these are your angels. They are reassuring you not to fear this time because this is a period of learning for you. They're showing me the Hermit card of the Tarot, and it's usually like a period, or it signifies the period of introspection and really learning who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, your fears. You might also be drawn to doing shadow work or inner work during this period. So that's what they're telling me is the purpose of this period of solitude, at least in the short term, is what they're showing me. I hope that helps, Rush. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Oh, Sonia says, Rush, I have the same question. If that resonates for you as well, Sonia, take it. Because for public readings, sometimes it's not just for the person we are reading for, but for other people who are watching too. Even if you're watching the replay, if this resonates for you, take it. Thank you so much, Rush. Next up, we have Brina41. So Brina's question is, may I have a healing for what I am most ready for right now? Wow, I love the way how you phrased that. If you just came in and you're wondering why I said I loved how Brina phrased that, watch it from the beginning. Okay, I'm going to ask your spirit guides and Archangel Raphael for this. Okay, um, what kind of clearing or healing is Brina going to benefit most at this moment, please? Is it meridian or chakra? Oh, okay, sorry. Uh, I'm getting burps, so this has something to do with a chakra blockage in your solar plexus. Yeah, they're agreeing with me. Okay, what's the cost, please? This is a trapped emotion from this lifetime. Okay, they're telling me that this one is from this lifetime, so we don't need to go too much into the records for this, Brina. Show me the time period. Was it 5 years old? Was she 5 years old or 5 years ago? Okay, this happened around 5 years ago for you. What trapped emotion can we clear from her solar plexus? Is it feeling unworthy or feeling worthless? Okay. The trapped emotion that we can clear is worthlessness, feeling worthlessness. And again, this happened around 5 years ago for you. Someone or a situation made you feel like you're not worth anything or that you are worthless. Brina, I don't know if that resonates or if you can validate that, but that's the information that I'm getting from the Akashic Records masters. This was about 5 years ago, and they're telling me it's a situation that happened that made you feel like you're worthless. That's why it's affecting your solar plexus. You feel it really burning. It's blocking your energy and it's taking away some of your power. So if this is something that you want to be cleared, type in yes. If not, type in no. That's also okay. Hi to the people who just came in. Hi Tam. Hi Stephanie. Hi Sutofi. Hi Mary Susan. The keyword for today is hashtag ask. So type in hashtag ask if you would like to get a reading for today. We draw randomly. Okay, Brina says that resonates with me. Okay, good. I'm not going to go into the records to see the detail of that. As long as it you know what we're clearing, yeah, we can clear it now. Okay, I got a yes from Brina. Gotcha. Okay. Going to use me only for this. I request a clearing of this trapped emotion of feeling worthless from Brina's physical body or energy body, in all timelines and all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future, for her highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Raphael, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done. I hope that helps, Brina. And again, thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. If you have burped, if you have yawned, um, or if you cried while we were doing the clearing, that's perfectly normal. Please make sure that you drink water after this and get some rest to really help you with the healing process. Yes, thank you so much, Rossi. Hit the like and subscribe. And yes, please comment after the show. I love reading your comments afterwards. Okay, the next question is from Edward Kenneth. Um, he says, "My body has been vibrating all day. Am I receiving energy today?" I'm getting a yes. And these are downloads. Are these light codes from the solar flares? How about 3A Atlas? No, just from the solar flares. Okay, they're telling me that this is coming from the solar flares. You are receiving downloads and energies from the solar flares. Okay, want to draw a card on this? Maybe. Let me just check. Like what themes or what you're learning from that. What kind of downloads are you receiving from this deck? Okay, where do you want to make this one? Okay. You're telling me to draw a card, draw a card. Hi, CJ. Hi, Mangled Unicorn. Hi, Judith. So after this reading, I'm going to draw for three more people. So please make sure that you have typed the magic word for today. The magic word is hashtag ask. Okay. What download or downloads is Edward Kenneth receiving, please? And I'm asking your spirit guides for this, Edward. Downloads. What downloads has he been receiving? Has Edward been receiving spirit guides? Is this one? Or this one? Okay. I'm clearing my desk so that you'd be able to see the card. Okay, where is that? Ding. The card that I got for you, Edward, is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So you're actually getting, you might be getting premonitions during this time because you are the oracle. Oops. I don't know what more confirmation we can get. It literally says your vibration is rising, Edward. So this is a really good sign. And I'm getting that you're like getting downloads. You've had a priest or priestess's lifetimes in the past. You might be getting downloads from those lifetimes, like you're remembering your gifts from those lifetimes. And you're getting gifts and downloads in being an oracle. So I hope that helps, Edward. This is exciting. I'm excited for you. I hope that helps, Edward, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Yeah, Edward is highly intuitive. Hello, reality. Oh, I love that. I love that name, Krista Marie. Hello and welcome. Um, we do random picks. So if you haven't done it yet, please type in hashtag ask. And we are going to draw for three more people. Congratulations, Sonia. Please type in your question. And this is Sonia Claiborne. Because we have about three Sonias from time to time. Sonia Claiborne, please type in your question. Charlotte, congratulations, and please type in your question. Last for this round is Max. Mango Unicorn, congratulations, and please type in your question. Okay, I will be drawing a few more later after this round, so don't worry. And if you still haven't, type in hashtag ask so you can be entered in the draw. Again, that's Sonia Claiborne, Shine Truth, Charlotte, and Mangled Unicorn Jax. Oh, I was just scrolling for the comments, and Edward said the Leonids portal is open today and tomorrow. That's wonderful. I used to watch the meteor shower, the Leonids and Geminids, back in college, back in uni, and I just love watching meteor showers with my friends. Something that I miss to this day. I might see if the skies are clear later. Okay, I got your question. Shine Truth, Sonia, and Jacqueline. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so prompt. When you are being prompt, it allows us to move forward with things without delay, and so we are able to read for more people. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, first person we for this round is Sonia. I am open to remember my gifts from spirit in past lifetimes. Okay, what gifts did Sonia have um, that she carried over from her past lifetimes? You're another one who's an oracle, Sonia. You might have premonitions or um, and I'm hearing dreams. You are getting precognitive dreams, so you know what's going to happen in the future, but they come to you in symbols, or they might come to you in symbols, and they come to you in dreams. Is what they're telling me. Okay, anything more that you want to add? Okay. Anything here that you want to add, Spirit Guides or Akashic Records Masters? Is this with land or with people? Okay. I'm getting you're also a transmuter, Sonia. So transmuters, we change the energy um, from lower vibrational energy. We reinstate it to its original state, or usually convert it to higher energy or higher vibrational energy, rather. But I usually do this with land or with places. I transmute energy or sometimes in the energy body. But for you, I'm getting more on people, like the energy with people. I'm being shown that whenever you enter a place, you can change the energy of that place. Like if people are having conflicts, you might just enter the room and say something, and then it dissipates their anger, or it dissipates tension, is what they're showing me. This is something that you had in the past, but you also carried it in this lifetime, is what the Akashic Records masters are showing me. They're agreeing. Okay. I don't know if you can if you know that, or if you notice that, but that is what the Akashic Records masters are showing me, like in my mind's eye. It's a beautiful gift. You help. They're telling me that you helped a lot of people by doing that, by diffusing tension. So I hope that helps, Sonia, and I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Okay. Next up, we have. Oh, thank you so much, Mangled Unicorn. Mangled Unicorn is saying, "I'm an excellent reader and healer." Thank you. And realities with Krista Marie says, I saw Akashic Records in your description, and that's what drew me to check it out, and I'm glad that I did. Oh, thank you. We usually do Akashic Records readings on this show. We also have another coming up. I will be reading the Akashic Records with Linda de Gonzalez this coming Wednesday, a good friend of this channel. We will be doing it on Into the Ether, and we will be posting the links later. Next up, we have, where's my list? Shine Truth, Charlotte. Upper chakra. Okay. I'm just going to ask your spirit guides and Archangel Raphael what would be most beneficial for you to heal, because it might not be chakras that that's causing like the brain fog for you. Okay, what would be most beneficial for Charlotte? Is it energy quartz? Ancestral trauma. Can you show me again, please? So, is it oral? Is it ours? Ancestral trauma. Okay. Shine truth. I'm getting that there's an energy block, but it's not the usual one. It's caused by an ancestral trauma. Okay, show me where it is, please. Third eye. Okay, this is trapped. The ancestral trapped emotion, or the inherited trapped emotion, is in your third eye chakra. It's here. Okay, I'm going into the records to see what caused this. Maternal side. This is in the maternal side. Okay, how many generations above? Can you show me? Three. Just three? No, eight. Oh, that's an eight. Okay. This is coming from your maternal side, Charlotte, and this is eight generations above. This is one of your great, 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 great grandmothers, is what they're showing me. Okay, what emotion can we clear that Charlotte inherited? When we're doing ancestral clearings and healings, please remember that we are doing this not only for you, but for your family lineage as well. It doesn't have to be like your direct lineage, even your cousins or your aunts and aunties or aunts and uncles who inherited this emotion. We are going to clear that for them. Is it guilt? Is the trapped emotion guilt? Okay. The trapped emotion that you've inherited is guilt. Okay, show me what caused this, please. Did she give the baby up for? Was it famine? Okay. So this is from a great, great, great again, eight generations above, great grandmother, Charlotte, and the trapped emotion that we can clear is guilt. I saw that your great grandmother gave up a baby for adoption. But was the baby her direct ancestor? Okay. This wasn't your direct ancestor, is what they're telling me. But at some point, there was a famine where your grandmother was living, or your great, 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 eight times great grandmother was living. I'm seeing that the husband wasn't in the picture, is what they're showing me. Like he has already passed on before the baby was born, and so he was left with, oh, your grandmother was left with a choice whether she would like to keep the baby and the baby would get hungry with her and possibly die, or to give the baby away. And so instead she gave the baby away, but it's something that haunted her up to her last breath, is what they're showing me. Okay, I'm asking why this is affecting your third eye. They're telling me that because of this, like she didn't trust her judgment. That's why it's affecting her third eye. She had a lot of doubt because of that. Of course, she loved the baby. She actually gave the baby away because she loved her. The baby was a daughter, is what they're showing me. But yeah, she didn't trust herself after that, and she doubted herself a lot because of that decision. But that decision actually helped daughter's life towards the end. So yeah, if this is something that you want to be cleared, shine truth, Charlotte, please type in yes. If not, type in no. That's also okay. Again, this is going to clear the guilt, trauma, or trapped emotion from your family lineage, including your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, and your descendants as well. So you don't get to pass it on to others. Okay, Charlotte says yes, please. Okay, there we go. I request the clearing of this trapped emotion of guilt from Charlotte's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future, from her ancestral lineage as well, for their highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Chamuel, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done, Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte is saying, Diane, this is amazing. This has also happened through other lineages, also heartbreaking. Yeah, sometimes it also reoccurs in our ancestral lineage so that we have a chance to clear it. So, yeah, I'm glad that we are able to clear the guilt because, as I've said, she loved the baby and she did it for her survival, but she felt guilty about that. So, I hope that helps, Charlotte, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. And yes, I am available for private readings. My details are in the description. And also, Rossi, thank you so much for posting that. Oh, yeah, and yeah, tips and donations are welcome and much appreciated. Okay, next up we have Jack's Mangled Unicorn. Is a grief bearer a thing? I'm trying to figure out how to describe something. Is grief bearer a thing? I'm going to ask the Akashic Records Masters how. I'm getting yes. Okay, and I'm getting more information about this. They're telling me that this is again something that has to do with your ancestral lineage. You've had ancestors before who like didn't want to feel grief, and so they just passed it on, passed it on. Um, they the grief got trapped in their body. I'm going to see where this is. I'm feeling it's in the heart. My heart is burning. This is something that they carried in their life, but they didn't express it. So I think if this is something that you carry, a grief that you carry, um, so that you can release it for your ancestral lineage. Is that accurate? Okay. Your spirit guides and the Akashic Records masters are agreeing. I should have shown you the pendulum. Is Mangled Unicorn carrying that grief so she can release it for the her ancestors or ancestral lineage? So I'm getting a yes on this. Again, this is an ancestral trapped emotion that you have inherited from your. I got scared. I got scared of Mjolnir for a second. One of my fears is like one of my pendulums going breaking and hitting my camera. But yeah, this is a trapped emotion that you have inherited from is it three times, three generations above, at least three times or three generations above. They're showing me the number three. From which side, please? Paternal. This is from your paternal side. Something like great grandfather. Okay, this was from. Okay, your great grandfather. They're telling me that your great grandfather was stoic, and so he couldn't. He felt like he couldn't express that grief or show weakness, and he viewed grief as a weakness. And so, if this is something that you want to be cleared, again, this is in the heart chakra, And the trapped emotion is grief. If this is something that you want to be cleared, type in yes. We can clear it for you. And if not, type in no. That's also okay. Oh, Mangled Unicorn says, I'm working to break the cycle. You are a very powerful cycle breaker. I know that, Jacqueline. Okay, I got you. Jacqueline says, yes, please clear. There we go. I request the clearing of this trapped emotion of grief. Excuse me. From Mangled Unicorn, Jacqueline's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future, and in all her ancestral lineage. For their highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Chamuel, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done, Jax. I hope that helps. And again, thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. I was feeling it right while I was saying the prayer to clear it. I was already feeling a release. And if you've felt it too, like if you've yawned, you've burped, or if you farted or passed gas, please make sure that you drink water. Again, this is a clearing not just for you, but for your family lineage. I'm just going to take a sip as well. Leah, hi. And thank you for finding me cute. Oh, enjoy your view, Mangled Unicorn. And again, thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Okay, it's time to draw for another set of winners. If you haven't typed in hashtag ask yet, this is the perfect time to do so. This might be the last. I'm going to check for more. Again, if you have already entered that, no need to retype it again. Okay, next up, I'm going to draw for four people this week. Okay, Russia's already won, so I'm going to draw for another. Mary Susan, congratulations, so please type in your question. Lisa Davis, congratulations, and please type in your question. Oh, Mary Susan, you're very prepared. I love that. Barbara, congratulations, and please type in your question. Last for this round, question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, Tom is here. Hi, Tom. Kim, Red Dragon, congratulations, and please type in your question. I hope you all are here. If there are some people who aren't here, I'm going to draw for other people later because we are almost at the top of the hour. Okay, I got your question, Lisa. I got your question, Mary. So we're still waiting for Barbara and Red Dragon. Okay, I got your question, Kim. So we're still waiting for Barbara. Oh, I got your question, Barbara. I just saw it. Okay. You guys are so prompt. We might have time for a few more later, or at least two. I love that. Okay, let's get to it. First up, we have Mary Susan, who is asking, "What am I to learn from my current health issues, and a healing or clearing if need be? Thank you." Okay, for this one, I'm going to draw a card for this. Oh, Oh, and I was a guest on a show. I forgot which, but I saw a question that I wasn't able to answer, and I forgot who asked this. But I think it's the time for me to answer it. The question was, who am I talking to whenever I do Akashic Records readings? So I talk to the Akashic Records masters. For healing, I talk with the archangels or your spirit guides. Sometimes all of them. Okay, what is she trying to learn in this period regarding her health issues? This one? You want this one? Okay. So for this, I'm asking the Akashic Records masters. Okay, what is Mary Susan trying to learn from her health issues, please? This one. Okie dokie. What is Mary Susan trying to learn from her health issues, please? This one. Or this one. This. Okay. Oh, okay. The lesson that you're trying to learn is trust. And I'm seeing two layers of trust. They're showing me two levels. First level is trusting the people that are around you. And they mean trusting in the sense that they will take care of you. And they're telling me family members or close friends is one. Trusting that they will be there for you, even during health scares. And also, the second layer of trust is with the universe. That regardless of what happens, you are okay. That your soul is okay, is what they're telling me. So, that is the lesson that you are trying to learn from this experience. Okay. And a clearing. Being guided to do the clearing as well. What clearing would be most beneficial for Mary Susan, please? Could you show me? Other one, ancestral? Okay. I'm getting another ancestral clearing, Mary Susan. Uh, this has been happening for like 2 months now. We've been getting a lot of guidance to do ancestral clearings for people. I've also done ancestral clearings for myself and my family. So, yeah, it's very timely. Okay. Can you show me what location we're. Okay. Kidney? Is that the kidney they were showing me? Okay. This thing, this trapped emotion is, I'm seeing it's in your kidney, your left kidney. Again, this is for entertainment and spiritual purposes only. Please always consult with your medical professionals with matters concerning your health. Where's my banner? There we go. Okay. Okay. What trapped emotion can we clear, please? Is it shame? Is it 7 generations above? Okay. The trapped emotion that we can clear, Mary Susan, is shame. Um, and I'm seeing the number 7. This is 7 generations above. And I'm seeing like a female figure. Is this in her maternal side? This is from your maternal side, and this is coming from one of your great grandmothers or 7 times great grandmother. Wait, that's not 7 times great grandmother. Like 5 times great grandmother. Hi, Annie Bear. Hello, Bernadette. Okay, let's see. Can clear it now, masters or channel. And the trapped emotion, if I haven't mentioned it, is shame. Okay, they're telling me this is religious shame. I don't know if you have ancestors who are very religious, but this has something to do with religious shame. That's the phrase that they keep repeating: religion, religion, or word religious shame. So if this is something that you want to be cleared, Mary Susan, please type in yes. If not, type in no. They're not giving me a lot of details regarding this aside from that religious shame. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on the chat for your response, Mary. By the way, since Annie Bear, while we're waiting for a response from Mary Susan, um, I just want to show you guys something. I made a box, Annie. This is the Annie Bear Oracle deck, and it's just so wonderful. Look, they're very colorful. It's wonderful. I love this. I'm going to break this in tomorrow during my readings with Gerald and Linda de Gonzalez. And guys, if you want to get yours, check out Annie Bear's channel. This is posted in a flip through on her channel. And I also posted a picture of it. So please check the links out. Okay, I got you, Mary Susan. I request the clearing of this trapped emotion of shame from Mary Susan's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future. For Mary Susan's highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Chamuel, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. Oh, it's done, Mary Susan. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. They're watercolors, Tam. Tam was asking if I think the medium that you used. It's pretty. It's wonderful. It's just gorgeous. There we go. Again, thank you so much, Mary Susan. Next up, we have, where's my list? Lisa Davis. Okay. Lisa is saying, I would appreciate a clearing unblocking if necessary. Okay. What clearing would be most beneficial for Lisa Davis, please? Is it Meridian? Meridians? Okay. For you, Lisa, I'm getting meridian blockages. So most of us are aware of chakras, right? So the chakras are the energy centers in our body. Meridians, on the other hand, they are the energy circuits in our body. You can think of them as blood vessels. But instead of pumping blood, they carry the energy from our chakras to the rest of our body. When we have meridian blockages, they might cause pain or discomfort in the body. So I'm getting that this is something that your spirit guides are advising me to clear for you. Some blockages in your meridians. I'm just checking where in your body. Are there two meridian blockages? Okay, one's in the neck. Is it in the right neck? Or here on the other side? Here. So the other one is here, collarbone. Okay. They're showing me two. You have two meridian blockages. One is in your left neck, and the other one is in your right collarbone. I don't know if you feel a discomfort in that or in those two areas. That those are where they're showing me. Is your throat affected? Throat chakra. Okay, no, just those two. Stiff neck. Okay. You have you been having stiff necks, Lisa? They're telling me neck. So yeah. Yes, Annie Bear posted a video with a flip through of the art. So that's also amazing. And the links are in that video. I also posted that video, so just check it out. Back issues. Oh, it's possible that this one is in the back. They're showing me this area, but it could also be like your right back area, or like the not shoulder blades, the shoulder blade area, because they lighted this area up, but it could also be the back. So if this is something that you want to be cleared, type in yes. If not, type in no. That's also okay. I dropped the box. Okay, I got you, Lisa. I called an Archangel Raphael and requested clearing of these two meridian blockages, please, for Lisa's highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. And it's done. So I hope that helps, Lisa, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video, and also please leave a comment after the show. It helps the channel a lot. Okay, next up we have Barbara. Can you tell me about an inner earth life? Ooh, interesting. Inner earth. Okay. First, we ask, did Barbara have any past lifetimes on inner earth? Did she visit inner earth? Was she a Martian during that time? Okay, tell me. Where was she from when she visited inner earth, please? Procyon. Where was she from Procyon back then? Oh, cool. Okay, Barbara, I'm getting that you didn't directly incarnate on inner earth. But this is something that you experience. I mean, you visited this from another place, from another star system. You actually incarnated in Procyon when you visited inner earth. And you visited inner earth because there were like draconians or reptilians. Are they Were they draconians? Were there other beings other than draconians who were wreaking havoc there? Just draconians. Okay. There was a period in our time when draconians actually had bases inside Earth or in inner Earth. Um, and it was only recent that we were able to clear it. And it was through the help of Procyonians, or people who incarnated, or people from Procyon. Procyon is a star system that is more technologically advanced or more inclined with the divine masculine. So the emphasis for Procyon star seeds, or people who had incarnations in Procyon, is strength, and I mean physical strength. A lot of people who had incarnations in Procyon end up as athletes, or they have really good physique. They are very health conscious or fitness conscious. So I don't know if this applies to you, Barbara, but it's a common trait of people from Procyon. And I'm getting that you were actually from there, and you went to Earth, you visited inner Earth, so you can help deal with draconians who were attacking inner Earth. Okay, can you show me more details for this? She was male. Was she male in this lifetime? Okay. I'm seeing you were male in this lifetime and you were wearing an armor of some sort, and what looks like a spear or a trident. It has something at the end. It looks more like a trident to me. That was your weapon of choice. And you were commanding people. You were a commander of an army. You had red hair in this lifetime, or in that lifetime, rather. Is it more that she's still doing now? They're telling me that this is significant for you because this is one of the reasons why you incarnated on Earth, why you are here right now. One of your main missions was to defend Earth and to provide protection, is what they're telling me. You still go to inner Earth, Barbara. So whenever you hear conversations about inner Earth in Agartha, I think it might pique your interest because of that experience that you've had in inner Earth. So some of the people who work in inner Earth and who talk about inner Earth a lot are Terry Renner or Terry at Holding Your Space, and our dear Annie Bear who is in the chat with us. So please check those channels out. I know that you do. But for the people who are wondering what is inner Earth, do check their channels out. They had experience there, and they are still having experiences there. You too, Barbara. You're still visiting inner Earth, and you still have work in inner Earth. But yeah, you are very active in that war, or in protecting Earth from the draconians. But this one happened in inner Earth, is what they're showing me. Play Love Remember Ananda is asking, is this in the caves, Diane G? There are portals and entrances in caves, but this is in a different dimension. This is inside Earth, but in a different dimension. So whenever I see it, it looks like they do look like caves. At least some areas look like caves, but they have cities in there, just not the kind of cities that we see that are more technologically advanced. These cities are more um, they're more nature focused. Is what I've been seeing. Like there are a lot of rocks, and there are beings like giants in inner Earth. There are also Sasquatches who live on inner Earth, fairies, a lot of elemental beings. So I hope that helps, Barbara. Oh, Barbara says Diana told me about my connection with inner Earth. Wonderful. And by Diana, she means Diana Balls. I assume. So I hope that helps, Barbara, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Okay. Last but not the least for this episode is Kim, Red Dragon. To give me insight into our relationships, could the Masters please share a galactic past life with my three sons, Austin, Logan, and Zach? Thank you. Did she have a galactic past lifetime with all three Masters? Oh, you actually lived with all three at some point. You had a lifetime where you spent it. You spent it with all three. Okay. Where was this, Masters? Could you show me, please? Is it in Procyon as well? Phil. Or was it in Phil? Was she incarnated in Phila? Was Kim incarnated in Phila during this time? No. Okay, but the three brothers were incarnated in Phila. She was visiting. Okay, where was she from? Where was Kim from? Show me, please. Was she from Mars in this lifetime? Or from Maldek? Okay, show me please where. If not Mars or Maldek, where? Where was came from? Okay. So, Kim, the lifetime that you had is a bit more complicated. I had to ask a lot of questions just to clarify with the Akashic Records masters. You met them at some point in Phila. Um, Phila looks like, you know, the movie Dune or Star Wars, the setting with Tatooine where there's a lot of dust. And it kind of looks like the Middle East where there are a lot of sand. That's the setting or that's the vision that I get whenever I check Phila. You met your three sons there in a past life, but I verified if you were actually living in Phila with them, and they told me that no, you were also you were only visiting, and you were incarnated at that time in Maldek. You came there for a mission, is what they're telling me. It's a technological mission. You were there to retrieve a technology that was stolen. Okay, was she part of the army or military of Maldek? You were a part of the Malbekian army or military during that time. That was why you were sent on a mission. And that's where you met your sons. They were from Phila. And just to make it clear, Phila is spelled this way. Oops. My keyboard is way too way too far today. Phila. Pevila. They were from Phila. I'm getting it was stolen by some scavengers. There was a starship from Maldek that blew up. Okay, they're showing me a bit slow. There was a starship that blew up, and the part that was what you were after. It looks like a small nuclear reactor. It was what was powering that starship. That was what you were after. But there were scavengers who picked it up and actually brought it to Fila. Was it more transaction wise, or all of them? Did all of them help Kim retrieve it? Okay, they're telling me that when you went to Phila, that's where you met your sons. They were helping you retrieve this for a mission. That's how you met them, and all of you were male in this lifetime. Um, this was during the beginning of Maldek, is what they're showing me, where there weren't like very much pronounced wars. There were conflicts, but it was still a lot more peaceful compared to right before it ended. So this was an early lifetime in Maldek, and they're showing me a very brother relationship between you four, because all of you were male. Like I'm seeing you. I feel like some of them, like you paid some of them, or at least one, to accompany you on this journey, and it turned into like a good relationship between you. I'm seeing two of your three sons. There were two that you had a really good relationship in Phila. One of them is more distant, is what they're showing me. But yeah, that's where you all shared a lifetime in Phila. Yes, you were successful, Red Dragon, and you were successful because of your three sons, is what they're telling me. Like if you hadn't met them, um, you wouldn't have found it because you needed some locals' knowledge to traverse the place. Because for you, it just looks like sand. There were more well first on the terrain and the location. So yeah, they were able to help you locate that part and retrieve that part and bring it back to Malde. So I hope that helps, Kim. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Okay. Hi to the people who just came in. We are just wrapping up, but I just want to say hi to you, unnamed guy, and listen on. We are just wrapping up. Hi, Sunny. I don't know if I have said hi. Hi, Sunny. I'm just going to close the records while I remember. Let's take a deep centering breath, everyone. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for the love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the Divine Source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Thank you everyone for being here. I will be back again tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST. I will be with Gerald and Linda and we will be doing readings on joy. So we did a couple of episodes about joy and reconnecting with joy and bringing joy into the community. I think it was about 1 or 2 months ago. It's a bit quite far back, but we will be doing readings that will be that are connected to that. So I hope to see you there tomorrow. And then, if you're interested in the Akashic Records readings, we will be doing Akashic Records readings again on Wednesday. I will be on with Linda Gonzalez and Into the Ether. We have themes for Into the Ether. So, next week, we will be beginning like a new series on inner work. So, if you're interested in doing work on yourself, inner work, shadow work, please do stick around and keep an eye out for the links. Again, we will be posting that this week before Wednesday. And then again, I will be back on Friday. I will be doing readings with Shari. Usually those aren't simulcasted on my channel, but I will be posting the link. So please keep an eye on that. And again, thank you everyone for being here and keeping me company. Oh, you're very welcome, Edward Kenneth. And I really hope those readings help. So thank you everyone. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.